Hi everyone, it's Bolanle, or my name is Bolanle, and I'm back from a long time of being away without official leave. Thank you so much for staying with me, for subscribing to my YouTube channel, Diary of a Fairly Used Mom. Last time I was here, I had one child. Now I have 2 children, so Fairly Used Pro Max, right? All right, so moving on, we're going to be talking about lots of motherhood issues, basically motherhood issues, because I feel that we've sort of turned motherhood into a sort of, secret cult. There are so many general ideas out there, so many general knowledge things that we tell people who are not yet into this business of being moms. But also at the same time, there are so many things that we should also tell them, so many things that we should also let them know, so many experiences that we should also share with them that we neglect to share with them. And so when they enter, this motherhood business, it comes as a shocker to them. They are not fully prepared. And so on this channel, with the little experience I have, spanning at least over 6 years now, I'm going to be sharing all I can, and I pray that God will give the wisdom and also help for it to be able to minister to somebody out there, to be able to help somebody out there out of whatever issues they may be having, or to even just let them know that you're not alone. We're many that were in these shoes, and we will definitely scale past it, So yes, today I'm going to be talking about postpartum depression. Postpartum depression is not pretty. Having a child is beautiful. It's a beautiful feeling. It's an out of the world feeling. It's a feeling that everyone should get to experience. However, there are some, things that we should also know about. I got triggered to actually make this video because I saw a video on Instagram. So apparently this lady posted it on TikTok. She said TikTok is her safe space, and so she posted and talked about how she feels depressed, how she's not happy, even though she knows that she should be happy because she has a child, she has a roof over her head, she has this and that, but she's not happy. And so many things just came to my head, and I'm going to share my story with you as well. So I have 2 kids. When I had my second child, a boy, I had a C-section both times. And the first C-section was easy breezy. I healed fast. I'm in my 20s. I was in my early 20s when I had these, 2 kids. So yeah. I was in my mid-20s when I had my second one. And I had my child via C-section. I was expecting it to be a breeze like the first time. I would heal up, say within 2 to 3 weeks max, and I'm fine. Everything is good to go. But then everything just went from bad to worse. I've heard of postpartum depression, but I had never experienced it up until that moment. It was crazy. It was terrible. I had everything that people would wish to have. I had my baby, and so I went to my mom's place to join her because my husband's a very busy person, not really at home. And so I went to join my mom at home. So I went to my mom's place. I had my parents there. I had my mom caring for my child. I had my daughter there as well. I had my husband constantly calling to check on me, but my health was at an all-time low. So my surgery site refused to heal. It was like from one wala to another. I was unable to, literally, I tell you guys this, I was unable to have my bath for like 2 months. What am I saying? 2 months plus, going to 3 months. It was a really, really bad time for me. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I pray. I talk to God. But it was a very dark time for me, and so I know how it can be. I sometimes had thoughts of just leaving my children and just walking away, like leaving the 2 of them and like maybe they'll be well, cared for, and then just getting out of the house and walking away. I sometimes had bouts of depression where I would be like, okay, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to clean my body. I don't want to take care of myself. I don't want to eat. Maybe I'll just die, and all of this will be over. But on the outside, people would say, congratulations, you should thank God, the mother is alive, the baby is alive, you guys were able to pay your hospital bills, your mom is taking care of your child, but on the inside it was a battle. I cried times without number, you know. And the worst part, which is what I even want to talk about, is the part where you cannot even show what you actually feel. You cannot show your true feelings to the people around you. Now, somebody is probably watching this and saying, oh, does it mean that it means that the people around you, they were not there for you, they don't really care for you? No, just strike that out. So the people around us, usually they care for us. They are actually interested in knowing what is going on in your head. You know, unfortunately, it feels that a lot of us are not equipped to deal with, you know, mothers that are going through depression. Why do I say that? For this woman that, you know, her post triggered me to make this video, she has, you know, posted something on TikTok because that's her safe space. And I will not be surprised when I hear that the response that her family has is that she has gone to embarrass them on social media. Because the husband then is going to come to say, oh, but I help with caring for the child. I help with doing house chores. So what is wrong? Then you hear the mother-in-law say, but I came from Mugu, I stayed for 3 months. Is she trying to say that I'm not doing enough? This part of this video is to those of you who are caregivers to, you know, women who have recently given birth. When they open up to tell you these things, your first reaction should not be, oh, you don't appreciate us. You know, or oh, so you went to post your problems on social media. What is that going to solve? Our first, you know, response should be, so how then can I help you? I feel that sometimes the reason why most moms have just decided to just shut up and keep quiet and not put out their real feelings out there is because we know how people would react. We know how the people that we love would react to it, and we don't want to disappoint them. And that's why we always just tend to just, you know, then keep quiet and shut up and bottle it in. But that's another thing. When you bottle it in too much, it becomes a problem. So, dear husbands, mothers, fathers, friends, brothers and sisters, when you have a new mom who tells you that she's unhappy, her body aches, instead of, you know, that first thing, I know that first thing that comes to your mind to tell her is, but you should be grateful. Your child is alive. You have a roof over your head. The worst part is this emotional blackmail. They will say, my mom always says this. I hope she doesn't watch this video, but she always says this one that, something that people have been looking for. Do you know how many women are TTC? TTC means trying to conceive. Do you know how many women are looking for the fruit of the womb, and you have it and you are complaining like this? No, we're not complaining, but our feelings are valid. We are saying what we feel. And if at all you want to help us, then the first things that should come out of your mouth is, all right, all of these things that you have said are valid. How can I help? If we all get that mentality of, okay, you said all of this, how can I help to change it? That is the very first step to helping that woman that you love. I hope that I've not said so much. I don't know if I've put out something that can help somebody, but I hope that we can all watch this and be better people. Postpartum depression is real. Postpartum depression can happen to anybody, regardless of how good you think they have it. It can happen to anybody. And so if you have anyone around you and you feel that, you know, they're depressed, or they voice out to you, or they post something, cryptic messages somewhere, or they act in a certain way that you know that this is not this regular person, let your first response be, how can I help you? Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll be back again with more and more videos detailing my motherhood journey and also talking about things that I think need to be talked about. I'm Bolanle Odefayola, and this is Diary of a Fairly Used Mom. Bye.